Hi, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to see about the derivation of Euler equation with the standard form dou f by dou y minus d by dx of dou f by dou y dash equal to 0. Okay, so to derive this, we first draw this x and y coordinates where the curve like this. So here the curve y is equal to y of x, let's say this curve, and this part is y is equals to y of x plus h into alpha x. This curve is having 2 points p of x1 y1 q x2 y2. So you can observe here this is x x1 x2. So with the help of this y equal to y of x and y is equals to y of x plus h into alpha x, these two curves which joins, we are going to see the next. So alpha of x1 is equals to 0 at p, because here if I put alpha equals to 0, so you will get y of yx, that is h is equals to 0. Okay, at point p. Similarly at point q, alpha x2 is 0, here it is alpha x1 is 0 if height is 0. So I will be the extremum. So we should find I is equals to x1 x2 f of, so here function x y and y dash. With respect to that, for x we should write x, for y what is y value, y of x plus h into alpha x, what is y dash, so it is dash, you should put y dash means y dash, and here it is alpha dash, okay, into dx. So it is a function f of this function dx. So we should differentiate this equation with respect to x. Suppose, so here di by dh, what is h value? 0. So di by dh is equals to 0 when h is 0. So by the chain rule, a partial differentiation, this di by dh can be written as x1 x2. So here since it is f is there, we should differentiate with respect to h here. So dou f by dou h we should get. Since it is x parameter, we will take the chain rule as dou f by dou x into dou x divided by dou h. That is the first one. Second one, so it is with respect to y is there. So dou f by dou h, same as like dou f by dou h, dou f by dou h. But here since y parameter is there, dou f by dou y, chain rule. Similarly here y dash, dou f by dou h, dou y dash into dx as it is. Okay. So now we should find this dou x by dou h, dou y by dou h, dou dash by dou h. We should find this. For this we know this equation which is here, this equation we know, equation number 1. So with the help of this equation number 1, we will find dou x by dou h. What is dou x by dou h? 0. Okay. What is dou y by dou h? Dou y by dou h is, so h is here, it is 0. So here dou y by dou h is equals to alpha x. Similarly dou y dash by dou h is same equation. So y dash, so it is alpha dash x. So first parameter is 0, second is alpha x, and it is alpha dash x. Substitute these three values in this equation. So we will get here this equation. Once we got this dou y by dou h, x1 x2, so here rewrite the equation, then use the integration by parts for the second term, only for this term. So what is integration by parts? If the function integration of f of x, g of x dx equal to first function f of x as it is, integration of the second one minus double integration of second one into differentiation of first one. So here, so apply this formula. This as it is LHS x1 x2 dou f by dou y alpha x dx as it is, no change with respect to the first term. Look at the second term is changing. This one as it is, integration of this, integration of alpha dash becomes just alpha. So the limits are x1 x2 minus as it is in this formula, minus first integration as it is, second integration of g of x is nothing but alpha x. So write alpha x, then d by dx of dou f by dou y dash, that is differentiation. So here you can observe alpha x2 limits 0, alpha x2 minus alpha x1. What is the value of alpha x1 and alpha x2? He is here, alpha x1 and alpha x2 value both are 0. So just substitute those values here so that this term will get 0. Right? So once we get this term 0, so it is modifying to this type of equation. Okay. Okay. So here you can observe x1 to x2 alpha x dx, x1 to x2 alpha x dx is a common. I will take common from here. If I take common, you will end up with this. So 0 is equals to dou f by, so if you can push here, y dA by dh is equal to 0. That is what the height, this parameter we have considered as 0. So we'll substitute here so that we will get this as 0. So this standard form of dou f by dou y minus this equals to 0. That means you can write this is the standard format. This is what the asked the question is. Okay, the standard format is this. Okay, thank you. We'll see in the next video about the next problematic sessions. Thank you.